Okay, so you've made a few YouTube videos and they were not as good as you thought they would be. And you even felt like quitting in the middle of making the video, and half of the time you had no idea what you were doing. Yeah, we've all been there. Now, making videos is very personal to everyone, and everyone has a different style of making videos. And I'm not here to tell you what your style is, but what I can do is give you a bit of structure that eases the video making process while giving you a bit more time to discover your style. So let's get started. Now, the first thing you can do is, well, write a script. Write an outline of what you're going to say in this video. Or you can even write word to word of what you're going to say, but I wouldn't recommend that because in front of a camera you'll forget some stuff and that will throw you off track, and the whole video will take a lot of shots to make. What you can do is write a few key points and follow that. It'll also give you a bit of freedom of what you are going to say. Now, if you're vlogging, I know vlogging is very dynamic and you cannot always plan what's going to happen. So what you can do is give every vlog a purpose and try to achieve that purpose. So what it'll do is it'll give you a whole storyline that people can follow. And that is most essential in filmmaking, the story. Now, second is the sound. I know we are talking about videos, which is a very visual process, but trust me, people can handle bad video, but people do not appreciate bad sound. So always make sure you are clearly audible and people can understand clearly what you're trying to say. Unlike in my videos, because I don't use a mic, so there's a lot of background noise, almost always. Yeah, sorry for that. But just because you don't have a mic, don't let that stop you from making more videos. You'll eventually get better at it, you'll start making money, and then you can get a mic and then you can improve your audio quality. Just don't stop making videos. Now, the third thing is B-roll. Only use B-roll when it is needed. There's a kind of B-roll revolution going on where everyone on YouTube is just putting random slow motion shots in their video of random stuff. And I can tell you as a viewer, that does not feel good. I just don't want to watch some random shit. Don't. So while B-roll can help you tell your story a bit better, but only use B-roll when you think it is needed. And I cannot tell you in every video when B-roll is needed or not. You'll have to decide it for yourself. If you feel like your story needs something extra, then you can use your B-roll. But if you feel like adding B-roll is adding a bit of friction in your story and making the viewer feel disconnected, then you don't use B-roll there. And one more thing, B-roll does not have to be in slow-mo every time. Everyone just uses slow motion video as B-roll in their videos, but B-roll doesn't have to be slow motion. It can be time-lapse, it can be a regular video. B-roll is just something that you can use from shifting one segment of your video to another segment. So just play with it. Find your style. If it's slow-mo, then great. If it's time-lapses, then great. If it's regular video, then that's great too. Now, fourth thing is make a short list. And this probably is the most important advice in this video, and this is also the most simple to follow. Just keep in mind what you want your video to look like. The more you can plan ahead of shooting, the better your video is going to be. What you can do is make a list of shots that you need to get for your video and make sure you get those shots. Because most of the time people don't know what they're shooting and why they're shooting it. They just want to get a lot of video in their memory cards and then they figure out what to do with that video while they edit. And that can work out if you're really lucky, but most of the time it doesn't work out. And then you're just ripping your hair while editing. So planning your shots ahead of time makes your video simple and really easy to shoot. And it also gets easier to edit because you know which shots are supposed to go where. So make sure you make a short list. Okay, this is the last advice I'm going to give in this video, and this will seem to negate the last advice, the short list, but bear with me. shoot more. While giving this advice, I'm just basically putting my last advice in garbage. Well, but this will make sense in a bit. So sometimes what happens in post while you're editing a video, you just think that if you just had one more shot, or if you just had one specific shot, your video could have just gone to a whole another level. It's good now, but if you just had that one more shot, your video would have been. So that's what I'm telling you to do. Just shoot a bit of stuff that is not in your shortlist but you think might make sense in the video, or you think that you might use that later in the video but you're not sure where to put it right now. And if you use it, that's great. If you don't, you already have a great video. So it's a win-win situation. And that's it. Practice this and tell me if your video making process just got a bit simpler. Now go ahead and smash that red hot subscribe button, and also don't forget to like this video. And I upload videos every Monday and Friday, so see you on Friday. And tweet me at QuickShaker, and I'll see you in the next video.
Messing with my head again. You had your heart set on